The presidential panel currently investigating the former chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC), Ibrahim Magu, is set to dispatch detectives abroad to comb banks with funds reportedly hidden by the embattled anti-graft agency. Politics Nigeria earlier reported that Magu is being investigated by an interagency panel consisting of representatives from different security outfits in the presidential villa. He was arrested last week Monday and is still being held in detention by the police. Police sources disclosed to Vanguard that a team of investigators handling the matter had been directed by the presidency not to compromise their investigations and that some of them will soon be dispatched abroad to comb banks where it was alleged Magu stashed huge sums of money. Magu is facing several allegations of fraud and misconduct. Below are some of the allegations: alleged discrepancies in the reconciliation records of the EFCC and the Federal Ministry of Finance on, on recovered funds, declaration of 539 billion naira as recovered funds instead of 504 billion naira earlier claimed, insubordination to the office of the AGF, alleged late election action on the investigation of PI&D leading to legal disputes, not respecting court order to unfreeze a 7 billion naira judgment in favor of a former executive director of a bank, not providing enough evidence for the extradition of Dizani Alice Madueke, alleged delay in acting on 2 vessels seized by the Navy, alleged favoring of some investigators called Magu'S, reporting some judges to their presiding officers without deferring to the AGF, alleged sale of seized assets to cronies, associates and friends. You can imagine, only him one. The whole thing is getting deeper. This Magu's problem is getting deeper day in, day out. They are really ready to dig it out with him. Okay, Nigerians are still watching. Nigerians are still looking whether they are not going to back down, whether they are not going to sweep all of these things at the, behind, be under the carpet. We are still watching because most of the time it's always a initial gra. All this initial gra, they want to like, oh yes, this and that. At the end of the day, everything will just die down. The same way they did to Fayoshe. Oh, the whole thing was like, even before Fayoshe's tenure ended, they were saying, oh, this and this, and that Fayoshe himself loves drama. He gave them the drama as well. Took math, took everything. He went there with all of those things. We thought maybe by now Fayoshe would be languishing in jail, but everything now on a wash. Now initial gra. With all of these ones now, even when the whole thing is clear, they will still forget it and begin to pursue another thing. I think Magu is the rave of the moment now. It's Magu Gates. So that is how they always call it. You can imagine the Ikoyi Gates that happened the other time. Oh, everywhere was shaking. Everywhere was shaking. We thought, oh, by now the people who committed the atrocities, that they will be behind bar now. Wait till we get nothing. Now the same thing. So all of these things, it's just paddy. Rub your back, I rub my back. Until all these people will be put behind bar. That is when Nigerians will take them serious. Because all of these things we are still watching. Sit down, look, now be dog name. That's what they always say. They are going to send some investigators abroad to go and get this, to go and get whether he did this or that. Okay? With all the, even we are even talking of this on when Alice Madueke case was on, the same thing. Today they will say they recover this, they will recover that, they will recover this. We are just trying to be, skeptical. Let us see what will happen at the end of the day, because before you know that, they will tell you, oh, Magu is not guilty again, it's this and that. They are the ones that will still come and tell us different stories. But Nigerians know how all of these things, how they play out. They will come and tell us different stories. But money will continue to be missing every day. Who is the one? Who are the people taking the money? They will not be able to tell you. But they will see, it will be on record that money, we are losing a lot of money to who? To armed robbers. We are talking about a Hush Puppy. See Hush Puppy See all these things that we are hearing again concerning those who are supposed to know better, those who are always going after Yahoo Yahoo boys. I'm sure all of them are laughing at them now. I'm sure this woman too will be laughing. What's her name? Alice Madwike Dezani. She will be laughing. Say, can you see them? They will seize this one, they will seize this one, they will seize one. They will see relate the whole thing, steal the whole thing back again into their pockets. And some people are like, oh, why is it that most of the, all the, not even most of, all the EFCC chairmen, men, whether whatever chairperson or so, it is all these allegations that is always coming. And at the end of the day, we don't know why it's like that, whether they are doing the whole thing deliberately or they are being framed, because all the looted money that they tell you they've recovered, they will still be the one that will still re-loot the money again. Why is it like that? Those ones that were accused, till today we are not even hearing much about those things, all those cases then. But are we too incompetent to run such insensitive issue at home? Why is the need going abroad? What is the need going abroad? Please. PDP era was eat, make I eat. Why APC is eat what you can and pretend as if you don't eat anything, because we are fighting corruption. Sorry, corruption. How on earth will you choose thieves to catch thieves? Okay. Must the panel use the hard-earned resources of Nigerians to dispatch some investigators abroad to search the account that Magu was suspected to have put the money? Is that what you are telling us? You don't make public this kind of mission. That is to tell you that the case is already dead on arrival. It's already dead. Can't Nigerian government or CBN engage the government or banks of these current countries to determine the truth on the existence of such accounts? It is getting clearer by the day that the panel is losing its focus and is out to nail Magu to serve the interests of those that set it up, no matter innocent Magu may be. Let them go after all. If they didn't go, they will not share the money to us. Okay? Let's not waste any 10 kobo again on fighting Magu or corruption. Magu actions have betrayed and disgraced every iota of decency this regime had on fight against corruption. It had been a scam all along, I believe. It's not only Magu, it's only God will save Nigeria. Now their turn to share the cake until Nigeria will be empty, all going there to open their foreign accounts. You can imagine. We are the problem to ourselves in this country, and that is why it is difficult to defeat Boko. Nigerian leaders don't learn from their failures. How can you expose all your plans and intentions to the whole world? Must you play politics with everything? Do your investigations covertly and publish your findings to the world. Olegbe, Olegba. Magu is related to Hush Puppy. They are all APC caucus. They want to frustrate Buhari. They have plans. The Jagabans of Nigeria, you no go better for now. Whoa? APC government is all about looting and sharing the money among themselves. Imagine Magu, who is the FCC chairman, but what is happening now with him? He has been indicated. He has been indicated or vindicated, but those who indicated him or indicted him, okay, he has been indicted, and those who indicted him will still be the people to see the money that they label on him. Nigeria is the more you look, the less you see. We have not heard anything from the presidential spokesperson, Garba Shehu and Femi Adesina, especially Loretta Onoche. We've not heard from her rather. That is nonsense. The man from Sudan is constituting in Nigeria. Okay, that is the nuisance. The man from Sudan is constituting in Nigeria, the zoo country. Otherwise, how all his brothers be in all the key positions? This age of internet, no need for anybody to go. Stop wasting our money. You can settle that without going physically. To some extent, the presidency have demonstrated what it meant to be transparent. The same Magu, the president sent his name to National Assembly several times. God regretted creating humans. Okay. The allegations too many now. How many will he be able to defend here? So Magu is a thief. Now wow, now wow, Magu too na Yahoo for office. In this coronavirus era, you want to send your people out, can they not call the bank with a court injunction to get the figures? All politicians, PDP or APC, and their appointees are all thieves. It might be that Magu have stepped on some toes. That is why he is in this condition. If not, federal government should have used this method to fish out all looters in PDP and APC. You can imagine. Okay, oh, the more you look, the less you see. Very good means that the government is fighting corruption. That is a nice one. When dog chew the bone on his neck, it becomes taboo in Igbo land. Family of Buhari is the worst regime I have ever met. Fulani's people have made it all way round and keep holding Igbos hostage not to actualize Biafra law of karma. Must you announce it to the public? All your plans, must you announce it to the public? That is how they do. That is how they always do. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning the plans of the federal government, saying that they are to dispatch directives, detectives are brought to comb Magu's bank accounts. Let's hear your opinion.